Taking that risk, this my life, my story.
I was made for this. Pain done turned me to a man, think I was raised for this. I done grew up, got a little daughter trying to raise a kid. Anything pay with my little girl, God, I was made to kill. Pain done taught me how to rap, but I won't made with skills. Tell less about the fame, won't stop until I make a meal. Old heads on the block ain't raised right, trying to take a drill. Seen J's on the block fight over dope, trying to take what's his. That's just the life we see. I can care less if you on my side, if you're solid or not. Grew up in the struggle, taking risks, how you grew up on the block. I'm trying to overcome these problems, end up with a mask and a Glock. Kids these days be raised right, trying to be something they not. I don't talk much, I keep my feelings inside. Your friends turn ghosts when they money get right. My bro got locked up, getting high, okay. Ain't got bum money, how in the fuck can I make it?
As y'all know, these videos are for a playlist that I'm doing on building my AR-15. So if you're watching this, you tune into the video of how to disassemble your lower. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So let's go ahead and start with the easiest thing, which is taking off your stock. You just pull this down and pull it back. That's it. That's all. Stock is off. So I think the best thing to start with this particular build will be to take off. Let's go ahead and start by taking off this frame. So the main tools you're going to need is Allen keys. So I got the Allen keys, the hex, got the regular ones. That's going to be about the main thing you're going to need outside of pin pushes. But if you don't have pin pushes, 9 times out of 10 you can get away with like a real small screwdriver, anything like that. So let's go ahead and get into this. So now I haven't done this in so long, I really don't remember what sizes these things are, but this one is a 3/16. And if it's your first time, just be very, very careful with these springs because it's a lot of springs. So we want to get that out right there. All right, so all I did was take the safety selector, turn it, fell straight off, which also brings your safety selector straight out. So you already about halfway done. So for me, I'm going to take these and set them over here to the side in a safe place, so that I won't bump it. And I'm going to take that spring out as well, set it over there, because those springs, man, they easy to just bounce up out of there. All right. So we already got the safety selector. We already got the groove. The grip off. So another easy thing to go ahead and take off is your mag release. So for your mag release, all you're gonna do is push it out. Sometimes you may need a screwdriver or something. Like me, I got fat fingers, so it's hard to really push it from that angle. So you're just gonna push it, grab it, and twist it. That's all it is a twist off. But see, I need something to push it on there because, like I said, I got fat fingers. So, let's see. That's not working for me. Let me try the other way. So, normally I can get it straight off. So, let's go ahead and take this off. The bolt catch. We're going to take that off. And then that should come off way easier. So, all you're going to want to do to take this off is just push this pin out right there. See if y'all can see it. So this pin right there. That's it. So I may have to do that off camera because with this angle, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show y'all and do this come through without messing nothing up or scratching my frame. But you get the gist. So I had to cut y'all off for a second to really get the angles. I couldn't really do it with this angle because I'm working in a small space. But for this part, what we're gonna do is take out those trigger pins. And as you can see, it's only 2 pins. I just use something small like a screwdriver or my Allen keys, anything that'll really fit in there because most of the time they're already greased up, so you can just push them straight out. So that's why you see me grab like a little smaller screwdriver, something just to push out. Now sometimes they do get a little stuck. As you see, this one shifted a little bit up, so I'm trying to figure out like why it shifted up because I never really had that issue. But you know they are spring loaded, so I just pushed down on it a little bit, got one pin out, and then once I got that one out, then my screwdriver got stuck. So I was like, maybe if I go ahead and pull the trigger and release the spring just a little bit, then I can move it. As you see, it shifted a little bit. So it wasn't really working. So I went ahead and switched to the other one. And that one pretty much came out perfectly. So once I got that one out, I tried to pull it from the other side. Had to put a little bit of force on it, but you see, I got it. Pull the other one out. And don't make the mistake that I did because I be working on these guns and I forget all about the springs. As you can see, so now I'm attempting to get out the mounting pins. You got one in the front, one in the back. As you can see, it's one right in front of the buffer tube that I got pushed in all the way. So what it is it's a little detent and a spring right there. So I'm pointing to it now as you can see it. So on mine, it had a little hole on the other side. So I just took like a little screwdriver, something real small that I could fit through there, push in that detent in the spring, and then just shifted it over, and it comes right out. Just make sure that spring doesn't fly out. That's the biggest thing. So it's pretty much the same concept. You see the little pin that I'm pointing at for the back pin. The detent in the spring is what I'm pointing at. And so I'm trying to get that back pin out. I'm using the same size tool to try to push it and wedge it off. And I did it quite a while off camera after this, but I still couldn't get it. So I didn't want to waste too much time or get frustrated because I get real frustrated over these things when I've done it 1,000 times and one doesn't work. So I really did it off camera, so I don't really have the footage to show y'all, but it's the same process. You just push that little detent and spring out, and it should slide right out. So I didn't put the clip in, but I couldn't get a buffer tube off because my buffer tube wrench is stripped.